Good morning and welcome back to Old School Studios. Well, I was busy all morning and I totally forgot to film. So let me show you what I got done. I secured my shower head to the wall with a strap so it ain't going nowhere. And I cleaned this wall up and with lacquer thinner. I drilled the holes 14 inches over, 6 1/4 up, 13 up. Drilled the holes, put this together. Now I'm calculating my tub spout. So what I do is I crudely screw in the copper piece, just like with a thread or two, and then I get a measurement down in there, which is 3 1/8. Cut the pipe at 3 1/8 inch, and excuse me. Now I'm going to clean it and solder the fitting on. Alright, remember this tool here. You're supposed to go in slow. I'm gonna tear it up. Alright, I already cleaned the inside of the fitting. It's down in here. It is the male fitting. So we're gonna put Fluxy from Biloxi. Like so. What I like to do is where this hole is oversized in the back side of this, I like to go on the back side and put some silicone so no water could ever get beyond it. So, without further ado, I'm going to try to get my little camera set up here and film this. I'm going to grab a wet rag. Alright, so I wrap this with a wet rag so I don't burn the tub surround. We'll give this a little see that? Thing lit up like a... and shot at me like a dragon. Wipe off the flux. What the hell is going on here? Alright, let me figure this out. It won't screw in. Alright. Alright, so let's put the shower head on and give that a whirl. Alright, so my shower is officially up and running. And what I'm going to do is check in the back and make sure I don't have any leaks. Got no leaks on the shower head. I have a drip here. I'm not sure what it's coming from. So let me go get a flashlight and check. Alright, so I did have a drip. Didn't. My shower head wasn't tight enough, so I gave that a full rotation. I stopped that drip. But this is what is odd. I have a drip right here. This has never been heated. It had full Teflon. So I have no choice but to cut this pipe right here, take this thing down, reapply Teflon, put it back on with a sleeve, with a stop, what would you call it? It's a union without a stopper. That little dot on the inside of the pipe to stop it from, I don't know what you want to call it. They call it a stopper. So I had to go find my little bitty pipe wrench, or not pipe wrench, my pipe cutter, to get in here and cut this spout. This sucks. Everything was done. I still have the drip down the basement from old galvanized to copper, which doesn't make any sense. I brought a new 8-inch nipple. It's supposed to be 8.5. They don't have them, so we'll see how that plays out. But I wanted to be done with upstairs here. Well, mostly done. Oh my god, this thing is so dull. I barely ever use it. It's only meant for tight places, and I have a couple more, but of course they're at home in the shop. Alright, so I'm going to remove this, bring it down, clean it up. If I have to make a new one, I have to make a new one. I don't know what to tell you. But, yeah, that's got to come out of there. Suckage on a scale that is only measured in suck. Alright, so I figured out why my tub spout was leaking, and it is a defect in the copper. I don't know if you could see that, but my threads are all jacked up. See that? Jacked up threads from the factory, probably from China. And, see that? in multiple places. There it is. So, that is not good. Hopefully I have another one of those. You bought a couple extra. Yeah, I did buy an extra. But that doesn't even make sense. I guess that this one looks better. But I'm going to go wipe off the threads on the brass and see if the brass is damaged now. If that's damaged, and I got to take that whole damn thing out, somebody's going to be held responsible. What I'm going to do is solder a new one together and then get my measurement and cut it, clean it, and I think I could put it right back in using my initial stem. Alright, let me clean this up, get it soldered here. Well, I put the new one in, and it's crank tight, right here, crank tight. I had to put a little coupling. It's going back where it needs to be. So I'm going to wrap this whole area with a wet cloth and back behind here so I don't burn the tub, the back side of the tub surround. I'm going to bring my solder in here, and can you believe this? Look at, to get in this door you come in and the closet's the opposite way. This is like the obstacle course to get in and out of this bathroom. Alright, I need wet wags, wet wags. Alright, so I got this thing wrapped up with its shower curtain on. Got a rag protecting this, rag protecting that. I've got my shorts, my solder, my flashlight in my mouth. I'll be right back. Alright, we're soldered in place. It looks to be like we got it pretty good. I'm hoping I don't have to do that again. I'm going to put the tub spout on and give this baby a test again. And take it from there, because this is alright, let me put this back on and we'll test drive it. Testies, 1, 2, testies. Alright, let's go look for leaks. No leaking. No leaking. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. No leaks. So the next thing I want to do is go down and shut the water main off. Actually, I gotta restrap this so it's secure. And then I'm gonna go shut the water main off and fix that line down the basement where it goes from galvanized to copper. I have like a drip. I'm gonna put a new nipple. So tearing into this basement leak situation, I have this separated right here. I need to take this off. My leak was right here from old nipple to new brass. So we'll see what we gotta do to get that off and get that changed. Alright, I took it apart. I put a new nipple, fresh Teflon, fresh Teflon. This never came apart, this came apart. Let's go turn the water main on and see how bad we're pissing. it's a pisser. But it's pissing at the, let's see, righty tighty. Come on, tighten up. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, so I have the thing back apart. Apparently the brass on this nut was a little stripped. I probably did it. I don't know how. It wasn't cross-threaded, it just was stripping brass. So I'm making a new one to custom fit here where the other one had been modified at one point. So let's see if we could get this back together. This is the one side, this is the compression side, this is the screw-in side. Let me get this put together and we'll be back at you. Alright, I'm all put back together. I have the water on from the water main. I have this shut off, and I'm not seeing any leaks. The next thing I'm going to do is turn this on. Turn the this on, and why am I not getting any water whatsoever at the laundry tub? Why am I not getting water there? What's clogged? Alright, let me try to figure this out. Glory, glory, glory. Alright, I got no leaks here. I had a clogged cold water line. So I pulled this apart and there's a little spring in there with a rubber button. And I pulled that out of there and I turned the water on and it blasted all the shit that was in the line. And I took this line off. So next time that ever happens, I'm going to blow it out through this one because it did clog this. Normally it clogs the aerator on bathrooms and kitchens. This one didn't have one. I didn't think it was going to clog that up, but I could have just simply pulled off the garden hose end and let it blow through there. So with that being fixed, I realized that this drain pipe was loose. I tightened this up. Over here, I got no drips, no leaks. I'm gonna come down and check it in a while after I've had pressure on this. And let me clean up the mess that I created here again and regroup upstairs. Tomorrow I want to caulk this tub out. I have it on my list to get I'm going to buy a new overflow vent in a donut, and I'm going to get the 100% silicone, mold and mildew resistant silicone, and I'm going to caulk this all out. And then I got to do something about this tile right here. So let me come up with something fancy for this. I'm gonna cover here and here. I might just, it's already been cleaned with lacquer thinner. I might find some good primer and primer it and paint it with oil base, but we have a couple strips of vinyl 1x6. This right here, it's made out of PVC, and I could make this cover it somehow, but I don't know. Let me see if I can find some good primer and get a coat on that. Alright, so I hit this with some primer, and then I hit it with the gray paint, And I think that'll be good for a first and second coat, and then tomorrow I'll hit it again with gray. Alright folks, thank you for watching Old School Studios. Please hit like and subscribe. I mean, I've been doing this for 150 episodes and I got 28 subscribers, and they're mostly my family and friends. So please hit like and subscribe. There will be a reward.